Hi, everybody. It's Sarah, and I just wanted to do a quick check-in. Today is my third day in P3. I will put what I've been eating down below for any of you guys that are interested. I am following Dr. Stevens' way and just avoiding the sugars and starches, but I was worried that I was going to wake up this morning and have to do a steak day. And the reason is because like I said the last time I checked in on my first day of P3, I was just overwhelmed with excitement. All this entire time for like what, I think it was 57 days. I've been on such a strict meal plan that I was just excited to be in P3. And even though I wasn't hungry, I ate. Um, I'm gonna record this now, and then I'm running out for the day. I'm gonna upload it later, but so I don't remember what I ate, but I will provide it in the details down below. But I ate even though I wasn't hungry, and I didn't feel overly stuffed. Like I didn't binge, like to where I felt sick, but I definitely had, this new idea in my mind that I've heard from being part of this community is the eat to hunger. So although I'm not practicing that, it's just been on my mind, and I didn't feel hunger at all on the first day. I also drank. I had some Diet Coke with some whiskey. I just had a couple of drinks, so it didn't, I wasn't too overboard on that. So I woke up the next morning, which would have been yesterday, and I believe I was up 1.6. Yeah, so I was like, oh no, this is not good. This is what I get for not eating to hunger. I had been eating, although I had, like all protein and no sugars and starches, I was like, dude, I'm so gonna like mess this up. So, yesterday I thought, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try, let's entertain this idea of eating to hunger. No, I didn't do that either. I had already got some T-bone steaks and some prime ribs, and I thought, those are going to be really great barbecued. Um, but first thing in the morning, I was like, you know what? I want a T-bone steak and some eggs. So I had a T-bone steak and like maybe an egg, like a scrambled egg. I also had, just food. I mean, I'll get my book and I'll write down below what I ate, but as you'll be able to see, like I was full. Like I was not, again, I didn't binge and get overly stuffed. Um, but I was full, and I wasn't feeling so good. I mean, one, I hadn't been full in like 60 days, 57 days, so to feel full like that, although it wasn't like a binge or anything, it was uncomfortable. So then I just started chugging my water. Because the first day I didn't drink a lot of water, and so yesterday I drank over a gallon of water. Um, and then, the afternoon came, and then those T-bone steaks became barbecued, and it smelled so good. So, picking at it, standing over the stove, just kind of picking at this freshly barbecued T-bone steak. You know what? For those of you who are on P2, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to put a note on here that I'm talking about food. I don't want to, um, be rude or anything like that, talking about food when you guys are on P2. But the point is that I just I felt like I messed up again. I was like, oh, Sarah, you should wait till you're hungry, and here you are eating crazy. So, again, I wasn't overly stuffed or anything, but I just felt like I was disappointed in the way that I was eating. So then the night came, and, I decided to log on to the computer. And I just started watching vlogs, like, okay, let's get my mind off of eating, let's just go ahead and watch some vlogs. And I came across Debbie, and, she mentioned that, hey, she had to do a steak day, and I was like, oh, Debbie, the choice actor. I'm like, oh, God, it was so great that, I was able to talk to her yesterday via the YouTube comments, because she said, that, she had to do a steak day. I'll let her tell her story. She's probably going to do a vlog, but so we were going back and forth, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy, because I feel like I might have to wake up today and do a steak day, and I started to feel real sad, like, oh no, Sarah, like you did so good, and then now your first couple of days out in P3, you're overeating, and oh my God, you have to do a steak day, and I got into this real mental battle yesterday, because I'm like, what if a steak day doesn't work? And I started like looking up failed steak days, and I was like, Sarah, stop it, but so I called Erica, and she always puts me back into perspective, like, hey girl, don't worry about it. Like, you know what to do to correct it if you have a steak day tomorrow. Like, don't worry. And I was like, you know what? It's cool. I'm not gonna worry. So then in the evening, I had some gin and some diet ginger ale, and I had a few drinks. But to my surprise, I really didn't get that buzz. I thought for sure I would get like super buzz since I hadn't drank in so long, but I mean, I was feeling good, but I didn't feel drunk or anything. So I was like, you know what? Bump it. I'm probably gonna have to do a steak day tomorrow. I haven't waited to be hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and drink. And Miss Rickalin, she's on P3 right now, and she was talking about some cheesecake dessert that she made out of cream cheese. So I asked her to make a video to show me how to do it. I'm like a visual. I don't like reading directions or reading stuff. Like I like to see it and then do it, you know. So she did that. Thank you so much, girl. So I did that yesterday too. I had like 2 or 3 tablespoons of this cheesecake dessert that I made. And then yeah, and then at night I snacked kind of after being maybe 11. I was up late, just kind of having some drinks, watching some TV, and then I had some Chicharones and some jalapenos, and you know, I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what? Oh, I woke up in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock, totally thirsty. So I drank like a liter, like this much shy of a liter of water, and I took some ibuprofen because I felt like I had a. But then I kept dreaming like that, you know. I'm gonna wake up and I don't have to do a steak day. I'm gonna wake up and my pounds are gonna be within it. I'm not gonna have to do a steak day. I'm not, you know. So I felt like excited when I woke up. Went and got on the scale. Did not even gain an ounce at all. Like I'm still at the exact same weight I was yesterday. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, you know, I love my body. You know what? And then I just thought, I love my body. My body's amazing. You know, really, I think all this time, guys, like seriously, I don't know if I've ever loved my body. You know, and a few of you were talking about that. Motivated to Shrink, I believe, and of course, Sweet Fit Tea always touches on that. Like, you know, how awesome, how much stress we put on our bodies and how we just overcome it. But I don't think I've ever really felt that way about my own body. I've always judged my body on, do I look thinner? Am I, you know, is my waist smaller? Do I have a flat stomach? You know, do I have, my skin smooth, no stretch marks? You know, how does that look? And that's how I've judged my body. You know, my body, I feel, has been very disappointing to me more often than not. So, you know, when I woke up this morning and I had this true feeling of love for my body because it did not gain, I could tell you that it's probably the first time I've ever felt that way about my own body. You know, I was like, I love my body. You know, my body, not because of how it looks right now, not because of that. I love my body because I did all of this. I didn't binge, you know, I wasn't feeling like I needed to throw up, but I ate even though I wasn't hungry, but yet I didn't gain an ounce. And that is a brand new feeling for me. And it made me feel good. Like I feel awesome, you know, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat my body better today. I love my body. You know what? My body can have my back like this and totally not freaking go over the 2 pound limit. I am going to treat my body better today. So, you know, got in the shower, pampered myself up, you put lotion on, got my gallon of water, drank some coffee, and I am just going to drink water. As I was getting ready, I started to feel a little bit hungry, but if I had to do the 100 scale, which I'm not too familiar about that scale, but I think it was like a 1 or 2. Like it was like hungry, and then it went away. Hungry, then it went away. So today, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on loving my body. You know, I'm going to try to love my body. And then that means if I'm not hungry, I really shouldn't put food in it. You know, and I'm not doing the eat to hunger, okay? I really am not. But I'm going to I'm going to try to just love my body a lot and treat it a lot better than I did the first 2 days because I don't want to fall back into a habit where I'm eating when I'm not hungry, mindlessly eating. And, you know, I don't want to do that. So, that is where I'm at, and I will put all the details of what I ate below. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you've enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.